This is the news on 92.3 Nigeria Info.
Thank you for staying with us on 92.3 Nigeria Info. Collect your PVC and vote. Your vote is your voice. On the news this evening, Rivers State House of Assembly passes 2023 budget, makes adjustments. Governor Wike challenges President Buhari to name governors stealing local government funds. NJC probes 15 High Court judges. On the foreign scene, Russia demands annexations recognized before talks. I am Constance Mega. We begin the major news, this Friday evening, December 2nd, 2022, at the Rivers State House of Assembly, where the 2023 appropriation bill was passed into law. Now, before the bill was passed, Speaker of the House, Ikuni Owajibani, granted a leave that the 2023 appropriation bill should be adjusted from about 550 billion naira to about 555 billion naira. The adjusted bill was contained in the report submitted by the Chairman, House Committee on Appropriation, Enemi Alaba George, to accommodate some items not captured in the budget, which included the registration of WAEC and Judicial Institute. Well, Leader of the House, Martin Ameule, defended the adjustment on the 2023 appropriation bill.
Chairman, you know that every parliament has the right to assess estimates the business organization. We also have the right to review it. We also have the right, I think, where we parliament for the business.
Apologies for the poor quality of that audio. Also, a member representing Obiakpo Constituency 2 and Chairman House Committee on Works, Michael Chinda, observed that some of the projects listed by the Ministry of Budget have not been added. Speaker of the House, the first reports that the journey to number 6. Governor Songay has President Muhammadu Buhari to embed in local funds within one road for Marco Stay. The president's statement had never met local government affairs. The funds.
Mass defamation, they say governors. Please, I'm not one of those governors. I'm not. I want to say, in the name of Almighty God, I will touch local government for one day. It was announced. I have never since 2015. Now, and I've seen
Samuel Otom, who was Rivers her of infrastructure.
I think the group is a complementary. One thing I can say, amongst all that I have led government commissioning projects, we have been able to impact on the 3 local governments back home in us. We are not my brother in winning has happened.
Portal-based volunteers who took the line that performed at the police series of told the room suffering not pressed to the said it's the occupants of the letters. Moving on, the National Judicial Council, NC, sets up a 15 high-power group to investigate across misconduct against 15 federal and state courts judges. A statement, the Director of Information ND, Soji Abuja, threw power in the petitions by individuals and colleagues. Attack state.
Fellow vice people. In the first world, I did a new and cool.
6 p.m. Gunmen attacked in Ugi, Delta State, injured 11 worshippers. A resident who spoke to the agency of Nigeria. Attack happened early this evening when Muslim faithful were holding their morning prayers at the same mosque there. He said he helped to evacuate injured. Delta police person DSP Right confirmed the attack. Traditional rulers, chiefs, and elders of the Bokwa community say the allegation by chairman of Seed Gardens 8 Landlords Association, Anthony Odebe, his secretary, Dennis Bassi, against the CEO of that Integrated Services Limited, Ibineye, has done fabricated murder and his land grab is for the Traditional and Youth President Bokwa. The statement said they lawfully sold the land to Grandada Integrated Services Limited on April 10, 2014, by two of the conveyance signed as lawful representatives of Bokwa community and also power of attorney granted to his company by a community. It said the title to the property is properly established by a deed of conveyance. High Court judgment delivered by Honorable Justice Afi Berisima, duly led and executed by the Office of the Sheriff, and a certificate. The Bokwa community have an estate called Seed Gardens Estate. It further called on the Inspector General of Police Securities, the members of Seed Gardens Estate landlords associated for any crisis in the community, and advised the general public not to deal with any person or group of persons in a land other than Bra Integrated Services Limited. In business, the federal government says contribution non-oil revenue in the full budget has reached 73%. Minister of Finance, Budget and National Planning, Nick Med, who said this as 6th edition of President Muhammad's scorecard, said Nigeria in good stand and not broke. Entertainment and Mr. Funny, popularly known as Sabinus, one of the exhibiting of new house, but he posted on his Instagram, he claims that his house was 100 million naira.
All these blog where they write to their note, say them buy house 100 million, 500 million. I know they. Where you what you there? Where
Set after the final group stage games are played Friday. Group H will be settled first. Portugal has already clinched the spot in the knockout round and has many ways it can win the group, most easily with a win or draw against South in a game that is ongoing.
And now we bring you news from around the world.
Russian President Vladimir Putin says the West's refusal to recognize new territories seized from Ukraine makes peace talks harder. His comment comes after US President Joe Biden indicated that he will be ready to meet Putin. Well, the Kremlin said it was open to negotiations, but not on the West's demand to pull out of Ukraine, where Russia illegally annexed 4 Ukrainian regions at the end of September without controlling any of them. But 9 months into its invasion, it has lost more than half the land it seized. And that's the news, but before we go, another look at the highlights of the stories. On the news this evening, you heard that the Rivers State House of Assembly has passed the 2023 budget and made some adjustments. Governor Nyesom Wike has challenged President Muhammadu Buhari to name state governors stealing local government funds. The NJC says it will probe 15 High Court judges over alleged misconduct. And on the foreign scene, Russia is demanding that annexations should be recognized before talks to end the war in Ukraine. The news was edited by Martha Okere. Cloudy weather in Port Harcourt this evening. Collect your PVC and vote. Your vote is your voice. I'm Constance Mega. Thank you so much for listening. Good evening.
Nigeria Info.
The hub